Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. Right in my hands is one of the comics that'll be out this Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day is May 7th, this Saturday. Now, I got one copy in my hand so far, a physical copy, and can't wait to go and get more at my local comic book shop. I was able to review about 23, 24 of the comics. I'm going to go through them relatively quickly of like what I thought about them, which ones to get, what ones you could probably pass, and kind of who they're for. As I said, I have unfortunately did not get all of them, but you know, over half of them was pretty good. All right, so let's start off really quick. We got 10 Ton Press presents 10 Ton Tales. It's about 5 different comics of varying types. It was interesting, generally for all ages. Nothing really bad, it seemed like, but I also don't think there was tons of stuff that kids would really appreciate. Generally, it's kind of a pass for me. Three Stooges Celebration from American Mythology, generally for all ages. Three Stooges comics, a couple stories in it. I wasn't the biggest fan. And I'm a Stooges fan, and I kind of was on it. We got 25 years of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, celebrating 25 years. First half is literal yearbook, kind of going over the characters and moments. The second half is a teaser for the new series, The Vampire Slayer. I kind of dug it in that it makes me want to go read The Vampire Slayer, but this is really for teens and Buffy fans. I'm neither. Hollow is also coming from Boom. It's a graphic novel that's going to be coming out later this year, September. Generally for tweens and up would be my take on it. I really liked it. It's a new twist on this Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid intro. It makes me want to read the full graphic novel when it comes out. I don't know if it's Trese or Trese. Trese, whatever. I apologize on that one. From Ablaze, it's the English publication of the Philippines. I don't know if it's manga still, but horror comic out of Philippines. Definitely teens it up or for horror fans. I believe it's just one story out of the graphic novel that's already come out. I don't think it's anything new. Plus, there's art of the anime teaser as well. If you're a horror fan, I think it's well worth checking out. The Rema Chronicles, Realm of Blue Mist. I loved this graphic novel when it first came out. Middle grade readers and up, definitely for younger kids, will appreciate it. It's a nice intro to the world. It's a segment from the graphic novel. Great way to test out if they should get and read the full graphic novel. I love the graphic novel, so I recommend it, if your kid might be interested. We got Dave Pilkey's sampler featuring Dogman. Also has Captain Underpants, Cat Kid Comic Club. All-age comic, obviously great for kids. I've never read any of these things. I'm way past the age range, but I'm sure my daughter would love it if she could read. So definitely for the kids on that one. The Incal Universe. Okay, I will fully admit I have never read anything of Incal from Alejandro Jodorowsky or Mobius. For a teen and up or sci-fi fans, one, it introduces you to the world. It's really solid stuff. And then it's got teasers for the, I think 3 series that are coming out afterwards. If you've ever been interested in this or kind of like Dune or big sweeping sci-fi epics, check it out. I was impressed. It makes me want to go back and check out what's come out before. And intelligently enough, the comic also has a, here's what to read in order. I think that was super smart. All right. Continuing, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Free Comic Book Day special. This is really geared towards fans of the current IDW comic. It is a teaser for the upcoming Armageddon game, plus it's got the first issue ever published as well. I wasn't a big fan of the teaser. It didn't get me interested in Armageddon game, and there was misnaming of the characters and what weapons they're wearing or using, which really confused me and made no sense whatsoever. So even enjoying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I can't really recommend it a whole lot. The art's kind of cool. I kind of like the black and white-ish sort of art. We got Bone Orchard Mythos preview. So this is from Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino, and Dave Stewart. Upcoming comic series. It's going to be graphic novels. This is clearly just kind of the opening of the graphic novel that's going to be coming out. It's good. If you are a horror fan, get it. This is definitely for older teens and adults. It's creepy as all hell. It's awesome. Clementine #1, which I thought was really interesting, from Skybound, and the reason I think it's interesting is because it's a teaser of Skybound Comet. Really great for middle grade and up. Skybound Comet is the middle grade line for Skybound that's going to be coming out with graphic novels. I thought it's really fantastic. It's getting me excited for all these. The fact that it just has Clementine has me a little kind of because it's also got Machine Boy and Sea Serpent's Heir, both of which were really good as well. You know, I understand why they did it. They're playing to the Walking Dead fans. I'm a fan of all three. I think it's well worth checking out and getting. Nottingham Free Comic Day Special. I believe this is a brand new story in the Nottingham world, published by Mad Cave. Nottingham is kind of like a new take on the Robin Hood mythology. Definitely for mature readers and adults. I really, really enjoyed it. It's a nice murder mystery set in kind of that world and time period. It makes me want to go and read all the Nottingham stuff before. I think I read like the first issue and just kind of never followed up on it, but now I kind of want to get the trade and go read all of it. Also has a tease of A Legacy of Violence, which looks really, really good. So some great stuff on the radar for Mad Cave with that one. The Year of Valiant Free Comic Book Day Special. Age-wise, I'd go Teen and Up is the audience. Valiant fans especially. If you're a Valiant fan, you can check this out. If you're not, I'm not quite sure it totally sells Valiant, but it does have comics featuring Bloodshot, Armorclads, Archer and Armstrong, and Ninjak. Bloodshot is original. I think Ninjak is an original, and Armorclads and Archer and Armstrong are teasers of their two new series. So a mix of new material and stuff that's already been released. Overall, geared towards Valiant fans or those that want to check out Valiant for the first time. We got Guardian of Fukushima. It's coming out from Tokyo Pop. This one actually surprised me. It's an English translation of a French graphic novel about the 2011 earthquake off the Japanese coast that led to the Fukushima disaster. The story focuses on a farmer and the people of Tohoku, and this farmer who stays to go take care of his animals. What is shown has me wanting to go check out more. It's really, really interesting. It's the true story of a farmer who fought to save a nuclear zone's animals. Not something I expect from Tokyo Pop. Props to them. Total props to them. It just sounds awesome, and I want to go read the whole thing now. The Winchester Mystery House. This is our teens and up or horror fans. Source Point Press has been doing this Winchester Mystery House comics based off of the famous jacked up house. Go look it up. Really interesting history. Fortunately, the comic doesn't really make it all that interesting. It seems to be really kind of watered down horror. Doesn't get me interested at all in the comics at all. Kind of has a slight Twilight Zone vibe, but I don't think it plays off of it well enough to get me to go check out more. So lost opportunity there. Best of 2000 AD. I mean, I don't regularly read 2000 AD, but this is British sci-fi at its best. 6 solid comics and stories within. If you've ever wanted to check out 2000 AD, go do it. This is a good one to pick up. Makes me really feel like I need to start covering on the site for mature readers. Neverlanders. This one is awesome. Tom Taylor and John Samariva. I totally forgot this is coming out. It is their take on Peter Pan and Neverland. Middle grade readers and up. It is a solid start. Clearly a tease of the comic, just a part of the comic itself. But there is a direction it takes that I wasn't expecting. It actually sends me in one direction and twists it around. And I'm really, really liking it. I think it's just a great update on the classic story. I'm a fan. I'm a really fan, and I'm pumped for this graphic novel when it comes out. We got Fuzzy Baseball. Cute take on baseball, geared towards younger kids who like baseball. Not my thing. I mean, I think it's really, really cute. Younger readers, I think, will enjoy it. Middle grade readers and up, if not maybe even younger. It's a cute baseball story, and yeah, maybe kids will like it. We got Wandance and Blackguard Sampler. I forgot who's doing this one. I mean, neither of those stories really clicked for me, and, you know, that's fine. But, again, it's manga. If you've never read manga, if you have an opportunity to get this, to go experience manga, because it is a different reading style and reading experience, I recommend it. I think it's kind of cool and different and, you know, stands out because of that. Wrapping thing, or no, not really, we got 2 more to go. We got Sonic the Hedgehog Free Comic Book Day Special. IDW is building up to a big deal for Sonic the Hedgehog. 50th issue, I believe, is coming up. I think that's what they're celebrating. The comic doesn't really feel like it pitches that release, but it's still a solid, entertaining story featuring Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. There's also a recap of kind of the story that was and what's been going on. None of it quite gets me blown away and wants me to dive into Sonic comics, but it's not a bad read for middle grade readers or Sonic fans. Archie Free Comic Book Day Special. I'm going with middle grade and up on this one. I'm not 100% sure. The great thing about Archie is you can really put him in any situation out there and have some fun with it. And the comic recognizes that. There's Archie in horror, Archie superhero, Archie dating, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's got some top name talent. It seems like Archie is embracing the what if Elseworlds take on Archie and just going to have some fun with it, with the best Archie comics ever. So yeah, I mean, it's worth checking out. I think it's got some top-notch talent. It has me interested in seeing where Archie's going to go. Don't know if I completely dive into this, but at least gets me interested to check it out. That is Free Comic Book Day. Go check out your local shops. We got a link beneath this video that will have a link where you can go and find your local shops or find local shops to go and celebrate Free Comic Book Day. But remember, it is not free for your comic shop. Please purchase something. They purchased all these comics so you can have them. So go support your local comic shop. Please, 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 please. Speaking of support, if you want to check out the latest comic news, previews, interviews, more, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.